So here we go then with round 4 of Beat the Manager. Lee Allenson with 3 straight wins so far. So today we're hoping that the players are going to bounce back. So to challenge Lee, we've got Sam Corcoran. Sam, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you all?
Yeah, all good. And Lee, how are you doing this week?
Very well, thank you. Much improved, and looking forward to having a battle against Cork. Actually, to be fair, I don't know if we're playing Sam Corcoran because it says Sarah Parker in his little thing in the corner there. So
my girlfriend runs my life.
Oh, the show.
Yeah. Oh, that's very dangerous. That's a habit you don't want to get into. So, news this week, Lee, I guess. Betty's been, again, all over papers, TV, radio. How much money has she raised now with her daily mile bike rides?
Yeah, she's up to 13,500 now. So it's literally this week has been manic. It's in a lot of the newspapers and even on FIFA.com yesterday, and a couple of interviews and stuff like that. It's been really amazing. She's still raising, still going. So yeah, another few weeks, I think. Excellent.
And there's talk now that, well, not talk, the Premier League's going to start again in 3 weekends' time, and then we're kind of off and running. Thoughts on that? It's too soon? It's about the right time? What do you think?
Listen, while they're having testing kits and stuff like that, I think we're absolutely fine to go. I've got to be honest, I'm I was a little bit against it at the start, but I'm looking forward to it now. Feel for I think the League 2 clubs with his points per game is very wrong at the moment, as I said now, because you can't have one rule for one and one for another. But we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. I've been points per game all the way along, but you've got to do it in our league and everyone's league. Just want to get a date for us to start, really, to be honest. But again, 1 week you feel like we're going to be September start, and then you think, well, actually, how can you do social distancing and stuff like that? So we've just got to see, But to get a bit of football on the TV will be nice, and there's lots of games to watch. So I think we'll be busy for a few weeks.
Cool. And Sam, what have you been doing over the last 2 or 3 months? How's the lockdown affected you?
Working from home, still working, thank God. Lucky still got my job, touch wood. Trying to keep.
What do you do, Sam?
Recruitment. So recruitment, it's been a little bit quieter, but still in the job. So that's all that matters. Trying to keep fit. Got to say that. I'll be honest. I looked at myself in the mirror last week and thought, Jesus, Sam, come on, let's get. And then now the Premiership's back on, I thought better just in case Lee said, "Oh, come in at the end of June," which surely he won't. But if he says come in end of June, then I'll be ready for the season. That's for sure.
Cool. Well, looking in the mirror is something I stopped doing about 57 years ago, I think. Right. Are we ready?
Ready to go.
Lee, do you think you can make it 4 on the trot?
I don't know. This geezer, he drives me mad, to be honest with you. So
why does he drive you mad?
He always seems to get one over on me.
Does he?
Always. I've got to be honest. This is the most nervous I've been for one of the other 3. Not bright. Corks has got a little bit of batting, a little bit brighter than most. He makes out he isn't, so I'm a little bit worried. He's probably done his research as well. Like the day when I was running the show and he done me after 30 seconds.
Oh, so your favourite story, that.
And where did you two, before we start, the two of you kind of met some time ago on a football pitch.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell the truth?
You don't have to tell the truth. We can show the truth. Where is it? It's that way around.
That wasn't where it started.
Isn't it where it started? With the most. No. I think we saw that. Let's try that again.
No, do you want to know where it started?
Look at this jacket. Look at that tackle.
I know. Look at that. Old legs coming trying to catch the old young whippersnapper. Eh?
Really shocking. So where did it all start? There we go. Let's try that one. That's the kind of full view of it.
That was our second time, actually. That was our home fixture.
Look at that. There's poor you rolling around on the floor there, nearly dead.
Jimmy Gray, look at him. Look at Jimmy. Boise out the box.
Jimmy Gray, yeah. And the look on your face when you got sent off. Almost as surprisingly after one of the worst tackles I've ever seen.
Good season, that. I think we got promoted and they were down at the bottom.
Steady on.
Who was that? That was St Albans. That was St Albans against Royston, I think, wasn't it?
No,
Biggleswade.
Biggleswade.
But
look at that. Look, Allison's trudging off there, quite rightly red carded.
The home.
So where did you two guys meet?
I remember it well. It was a Tuesday night. Home. There was away to Biggleswade. It was, first of all, I got a punch in the stomach and in the chin by Brett Donnelly. And then Lee obviously thought, oh, there's someone big that will back him up. So then he tried punching me.
Oh, did I?
Lee tried punching
on
you?
A football pitch. No, I've made that bit up. But no, but there was a few nasty tackles.
It was, mate.
Then,
The lively one.
Back then, I was quite vocal with my mouth, and I think I've learned to maybe say a little less now. But and then it was constant that whole game, wasn't it? But I remember it was 2-2 or something like that, or one. It was a real horrible game. It was a horrible game.
0-0.
But Biggleswade then, they weren't like you'd say, they were probably not the most technically gifted, but bloody hell, they were physical, like real physical side. And we had a young team, and then something happened in the game between us, maybe at half time, and then at the start, I must have said something to Lee of the away game, and then that's about 10 minutes in, not even that. First touch, obviously, I couldn't turn on the back foot then. He's come through just straight through. So the first time was the our away fixture, and then the second one, he obviously had a heavy night on the Friday because he couldn't get nowhere near me.
So what happened, Steve? Steve, I'll tell you what happened.
Go on.
Making himself sound unbelievable here. I know exactly what happened. So I was probably one of our better footballers at the club, and I played with Jimmy Gray for years, and Jimmy always used to stick it on me. So I've got no doubt before the game he's told someone to stick it on me.
Everyone.
Yeah, and very early on, I've played one round the corner, and Corks has come and done me. And I said, I remember getting up. I said, I promise you, within the next 2 games, I'll get you back. And we've had a big row, and so obviously the second game, where I went 1-0 up, a bobble, and
George Sykes, wasn't it?
And he just played into my hands. He just wrapped one round, and I thought, here's my chance, and I just done him. And I was like, have that, Corcoran. I told you I'd get you back. I remember shouting, I told you I'd get you back. And then the worst thing about it, obviously, 18 months later, I'm then walking in as like assistant manager at St Albans with Sam Corcoran on the coach, and I'm thinking this is going to go one way or the other. And to be fair, I've got to say, absolutely different class ever since. The lad, he's been superb. We've remained really, really good friends, which is nice because you know, until you actually know people, sometimes on a football pitch, people think something else of you, and I've got no doubt people have thought a lot worse of me and Corks before on a pitch because, like I say, our mouths have taken a lot of the stuff away from probably our ability at times. So, you know, to remain really good friends with him ever since is actually been really nice. But yeah, I made sure I got him back. I could have hurt him, to be fair, and I didn't really want to.
I don't know how I'm going to get Lee back, so I now play for him.
So Sam, for you, because obviously Jimmy Gray signed you for Hendon, and then Jimmy left, and you kind of disappeared as well, and then you reappeared under Lee. Was Lee becoming manager of Hendon a reason that you came back, or why did he kind of disappear almost?
Yeah, like, listen, I to be honest, I had a few offers in that summer, but I wanted to play and enjoy it again, and then I played for Jimmy, and I did enjoy it under Jimmy and St Albans, and then with work, it was getting really busy, and it got to the December period where we were our busiest, and I needed a bit of time away. And then I left, and it was the week Lee come in, and he rang me, and he was like, Sam, don't tell me you're leaving. I said, I'm not leaving, but just need a bit of time away. And if I'm honest, I think if Lee didn't come in, I don't think you would have seen me at Hendon. I think Lee, I said to you before the call, before I was waiting for Lee, Lee's got a way about him where he makes you want to play for him. And like Jimmy did, but I don't think too many managers would have got me back playing football, to be honest. So it's credit to him, and I've loved it. Listen, I didn't have the best of seasons in terms of what I probably could have done, but I probably enjoyed it as I did when I was at St Albans when we got promoted. So yeah, it's a credit to him.
Cool. All right. Well, you're being nice to each other at the moment. Hopefully that won't last over the next 5 or 10 minutes. I'm expecting a war. So here we go then. You ready, Lee? Your question.
Ready when you
First
are.
question to you. You ready? So, question 1 for Lee Allenson to make it 4 wins on the trot, hopefully, as we move through. Which league club did Sam make his debut for when he was 17?
Colchester.
Fuck it. Bet he could have got that.
Woo!
Well done.
And then they got rid of him.
Twice.
So, Sam, I've kind of done most of your questions, I think, kind of aimed, well, I've done all your questions because you're a Spurs fan. So I've kind of done your questions aimed at Spurs. So, Sam, first question for you. Spurs legends Chris Waddle and Glenn Hoddle had which song in the charts in the 1980s?
Jeez, I wasn't even born then. Lucky
Nor was I, hardly.
I think.
Go on.
Is it Diamond Lights?
It is Diamond Lights.
Yes.
One all. This is worrying. You've been in the pressure, Mr. Allenson. He's smart this one.
In the pressure, yeah.
Crikey. Right.
I'm glad you said Glenn and Chris Waddle because I thought you meant the Aussie Ardealies one.
Lee, question 2.
Go.
This you should get this if you know a bit about Hendon.
Neat vodka. Look at him. Look. That's how his life's turned into. Neat vodka on a 10 o'clock in the morning.
Funny.
Right, you ready, Lee?
Yeah, go on,
you should get this. This is a nice, easy one. Name a former Hendon centre forward who went on to become a full Northern Ireland international. Lee.
What?
Name a former Hendon centre forward.
Ian Dowie.
Oh, crikey's got it right.
Yes! Come on!
Getting fed up with this. I'm making these too easy.
Now I know why you've won 3 on the bounce.
You didn't know that?
No,
Yeah, big ID.
I normally cheat to help him, but I haven't this time. Right, 3 questions down. Lee's winning 2-1. No pressure on you, Sam. So your question number 2. Who were Tottenham's first Premier League opponents at the new ground kind of this season, last season?
It's a London club, wasn't it? Was it
Yeah.
West Ham? No, not West Ham. Palace.
Well done. Crystal Palace.
Should have gone with his first answer, Steve. West Ham.
Yeah, but he had the chance to, I didn't want to take it. So it's, Lee, I'm getting a bit worried about this because normally when you get kind of questions right, we kind of feel that it's like Luca hiding under a table somewhere, feeding you the answers.
Where are you here today?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Show us the room.
Yeah, I was just going to say, can you move the computer around so we can see?
Oh, I bet that's the 4th bedroom.
All right, so this is I don't know. It's never been so close as this. Incredible, 2-all. Nobody's got a question wrong. So, Lee, question 3 for you. You should get this one. While playing for Hendon, who did Sam score against in the FA Cup last season? And part 2, why was the goal memorable? You have to get both parts right to get a point.
So, Tommy Smith's twin brother, the better looking one, was talking at the dugout or getting a drink of water when Hendon kicked off and Sam shot from the halfway. I actually didn't realise Sam could reach that far, to be honest. But he
bounced 4 times.
Bounced 15 times and went in. Amazing in.
Very good. I can't believe you're 3-2.
Come on.
What was the score when I come on?
Yeah, we'll have that as well.
But it doesn't count though, does it? Were you either 4-0 down or 4-1 down?
I think it was 4-0, wasn't it? Or did it end 4-3 or 5-4?
5-4.
Yeah.
That was 4-0 down, yeah.
Good player.
That was an extraordinary afternoon.
That was a great
right.
Got beat.
So Sam, no pressure on you here. if you don't get this one right, Sam, he's going to win again.
No,
and we don't want that. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
You should. Well, hopefully you're going to get this, so we can have yet another tiebreak. So Sam, can you name 3? So I'm making this easy for you. Can you name 3 of the 6 Spurs players who appeared for England in 2019?
Jesus.
Eric,
no, not you. It's Sam.
I went for that, then I don't deserve to win.
Google it, quick. Google it.
No. Got it. I'm on my pen. I'm writing them down. So,
Is Luca in your flat helping you now, Sam?
Yeah. It's underneath the table.
Waddle.
Dyer, Ali, and 2019. Would that have been true?
So there were 6, and you only need to name 3.
Has he forgot the main man?
Oh, Kane.
Right, so we've got Harry Kane. Anybody else?
Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer. I'm looking for one more.
Dele Alli.
Well done.
Trippier would have been in there as well, I think. Don't know the other 2.
I think, well, it doesn't matter, but you had...
Danny Rose.
I've got
Danny Rose.
Danny Rose, Harry Winks. I think Trippier's probably right as well. So
Yeah.
You remind
We
me
go-
about Harry Winks, Corks.
Yeah, all right.
we're going to a tie break yet again. It's 3-3. What do you reckon, Lee? How you feeling?
I've got a dab on. I'm nervous.
How do
Are you?
these tiebreakers work then, mate?
I think what we'll do here, I'm not sure. I've got 2 different tie-break questions. I'm not sure which one to ask. Shall I go? I'm going to go with the Spurs one.
Go on.
This is a disgrace.
And then is it
No,
first
I don't
half
think so.
wins or
Say again.
is
So
it
just
first half
shout it out.
wins?
Just shout it out. Okay. In fact, yeah, we need you to win, Sam. We need the players to get this. So Lee, Sam, shout it out. Whoever's first. Name the former Spurs, Crystal Palace, England international winger.
Andy
who won-
Sinton.
I haven't finished the question yet. Right, you're penalised now because Sam gets to hear the whole question and gets to answer first. You jump in the gun. I'm going to start again. Name the former Spurs, Palace, and England international winger who once managed Hendon and then went on to manage Leicester City. Left Hendon to join Southend as manager. So, Lee,
I know.
who is it?
I think. Oh no, I don't know. Hang on.
You don't know. Oh no!
It's not Peter Taylor, is it?
Yes, he's
Oh!
on. Sam Corcoran. Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Hey, who's that?
Well done, mate. That's the trophy you win.
Oh no, it's not, is it?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. Well done, mate.
So am I on next
Oh,
week?
what a triumph! Lee,
No, you're not
Allenson.
next week. No, you're out now.
Oh, no.
Lee, what? That's upsetting. How are you
I
feeling
actually
now?
wouldn't have got that.
When,
You've
when,
not
Lee's
got that?
when Lee's just said you're out now, that means I think contract.
I don't think I'd have got that.
Would you not? Okay.
Do you know what? I didn't know he actually played for Spurs, but I knew it was Palace and I knew he managed Hendon, so I just kind of
Yeah.
went with Google's first answer.
Did you say managed England or played for England?
Well, he wasn't even a winger. I think he managed the England
Managed
C
England
team.
as well,
I think.
didn't he? Yeah, I would have got. He managed England, didn't he, for a couple of games?
Yeah, he did as well. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
So he was with Hendon in 1993, and the football for the 6 months that he was manager was fantastic. And he played. I think he was about 40 at the time.
Was
He was
he?
late 30s, about 40 maybe, and he was still playing. He was fantastic. It was brilliant. So, but more importantly than that,
Well done, Corks.
Thanks.
yeah, Lee
Good
Allenson.
effort, though, mate. Andy Sinton was a good answer.
You could answer, wasn't it?
Last week, Sam, Lee described you as the kind of build-up to this and said he kind of went, he's not the brightest about you. Well, do you want to apologise now, Lee, or
Sorry,
eat lots
Corks.
of humble pie?
Sorry.
Listen, he probably weren't wrong, but I tell you, I'm half an ounce cleverer than him, that's for sure.
Well, no, this is yeah, it's great. Oh, I'm really disappointed.
Devastating.
Well, it is. Instead of going 4-0 up, the
3-1.
gap's narrowed to only 2. It's 3-1. Fantastic.
So who's on next? Have we got to pick someone next, have we?
Yeah. So Sam, who would you like to pick next?
We'll go then. We'll go with old Northie. He's been quiet.
Jonathan North. Okay. Perfect.
He's been
All right.
bright,
Is he bright? Is he?
Bright.
He looks it.
Yeah,
He's very
I don't know if
bright.
he's coming back either yet.
Is he? Oh God.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Throwing out all sorts of rumours.
though. Yeah.
All
Got
right.
three
So,
players
listen. Well done. Well done, Sam. Lee, I'm just
there. Can't believe it.
deliriously happy, to be honest. But for you, I'm obviously really sad.
No, thank you.
No,
that
thanks for
tears?
organising. Thanks for
Is that a
organising.
tear welling up in your eye, Lee?
Yeah, it is. I'm devastated. Absolutely devastated. I've got to go and face the family now. I've got to go and see my dad now as well, and he ain't going to be happy
Oh
with me.
no.
Jesus.
All right. Well, listen,
I'll make text Faye.
Sam, you're going to put this on the group chat that you've just beaten the
Hang on a
manager.
second. Hang on a second. Let me just do a little video of it. Lee, what have you got to say for yourself, Lee?
Well done, Corks. It's obviously a
Yeah.
biased question, asking a Spurs question I know nothing about, but thoroughly deserved, mate. Well done.
Thanks, Steve, Cyrus, and thanks for sorting it out. And listen, if he gets rid of me next season, you'll know what it's for. The old
I'll see you on June.
So well done, Sam. Thank you very much. And Lee, we'll see you again next week when hopefully it's Jonathan North who will, with a bit of luck.
If anyone can get hold of Northy, let me know.
I will do. I'll try and ring it now, mate.
Yeah, good luck.
All right. Listen, you be safe, guys. Thank you very much. And well done again, Sam.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Long Corks.